This king has so little money that they struggle with daily foods, and these kings have no control over their own country, and this king's net worth is so low that he can barely afford a car. These are the poorest kings in the world. And first up, Mswati III. This king's net worth is so low that most of the celebrities spend in one shopping spree. He's the head of the House of Sulu, which is an Islamic royal house in the Philippines. Since the Philippines is a democratic country, the king holds no special powers. This is the reason most of these kings are considered to be the poorest kings. The net worth of this king is a whopping low of $5 million. This money comes from his own income, and the government does not contribute a single penny. Number 2 is Tupon VI. He's the king of an unheard kingdom in Tonga. The country or kingdom of Tonga is dominated by the king, the nobility, and the powerful non-royal elite. This is why the net worth of this king is even lower than what some of the rich spend on their luxurious hobbies. The net worth of the king lies somewhere between $2 million and $100 million, and all his wealth comes from his control of the country. Third on the list is the king of Norway, King Harald. He is one of the poorest kings with a net worth of about $30 million. Even this money comes from the government. Can you imagine being so powerless even as a king? Because Norway is considered a constitutional monarchy, so this means that the king is formally the head of state, but his duties are mainly representative and ceremonial. At number 4, we have the king of Sweden. When Harald ascended the throne at 28 years of age, his net worth was about $62 million, which is a little more than half of the net worth of Jeff Bezos' car collection, and he was stripped of all the powers of the king. Number 5 is Mswati III. He's the king of a small landlocked country in South Africa known as Swaziland, and he has a net worth of $50 million. But where does his money come from? The king owns most of the country's industries and also has a private investment firm, so you can definitely say that this king is a lot more than ceremonial and actually runs his own country. The 6th king on the list is also from South Africa. King Goodwill Kwakazulu is the monarch of the Zulu group. He receives a yearly allowance of $6 million to fend for his royal household. Besides the yearly returns, King Kwakazulu also receives lots of grants as well as luxuries, including private flight travel, which he enjoys on a regular basis. His net worth is about $19 million, but he still enjoys these luxuries because the charges are usually deducted from the revenues generated from tax collection in South Africa. Number 7 is Philippe, the king of Belgium. King Philippe is only a namesake king. He has a net worth of $14 million, which is pretty low by the standards of most royals. Even this wealth comes from the government, which contributes about $13 to $14 million to the expenses of royals. Number 8 is Tuhitia Paki. He's the head of the Maori tribe in New Zealand. Even though he was recognized as the king by the government, he has no special powers. His net worth is one of the lowest net worth amongst kings of the world. But even with an extremely low net worth of $3 million, he is still seen donating a lot of money to charity regularly. A part of his income comes from the government, and the rest comes from his hard work. It is literally so crazy that he lives such a humble life being a king. Number 9 is Jigmi Khesar Namgyel. He's the king of Bhutan. Although he is a poor king, he is considered to have a heart of gold. It is surprising that his net worth is so low, even though he has complete control of the government. He has a net worth of $1.5 million, which is given to him by the government. Number 10 is Spain's King Felipe. He put all of his finances out for the world. It clearly shows that he is one of the poorest kings in the world. The net worth of the 51-year-old monarch is estimated at 2.57 million euros. All of this just to get away from corruption scandals. His integrity is much more expensive than his wealth. Bro, these kings are so poor that they barely spend any money on some stupid stuff. But this one celeb bought an expensive Range Rover just for her dogs to travel. Another celeb bought a dinosaur head that almost got him arrested. And this celeb got pants made out of gold and diamond just to... Bro, you gotta watch this video. So click here right now. And if you like this video, then please consider subscribing. Bye.